everybody, my name is SGH and today we are back inside the Redstone University carrying on with the A to Z of Redstone playlist. And today is the 8th letter, so as you'd expect, it is H. So let's go over to right here where I've set up a thing already. And H is for hidden entrances. Let's start with one called the secret water bucket key, which essentially means from behind a wall that you wouldn't notice anything with this, would you? Be honest. But if you press with the water bucket here, you can see that actually this is a stair and you can walk along it, which means you can use this to get a redstone output, which no one would expect. So let's start with placing an observer here, followed by a block of your choice and a copper bulb. From this copper bulb, we will have a comparator there, followed by a block and another block and one more block there, with then here redstone dust, a glass block and some redstone dust again, then 2 blocks right there. Now what we want is a repeater set to 2 ticks there, followed by redstone dust there. And that's all the redstone apart from the pistons. And for the pistons, you want 4 there and 2 there, with some blocks of your choice. And we need to mine out those blocks there. And what happens here is all we need to have a torch there and then turn it off so that it's closed now. And when we press with our water bucket in this place, the door opens and we can go through. You can make it go this way, or you can make it go in this direction. But all you need to make sure to do is that you have a path through here into this bit, because from here, the reason why there's a stair there is so that you can grab your water from there and travel back on your way to wherever your secret base is, or maybe you're hiding a chest full of diamonds or something. Okay, now we will move on to our second one, which I like to call the drop down launch up secret entrance. So first we want a button there, and 2 blocks across we need like a hole, and from this hole we'll have a piston facing up like that, but actually that piston needs to be right there, with off it 2 bits like that, 2 pistons again, yeah. And now from underneath this button we'll have redstone dust, and down from the redstone dust we need glass going down in 2 glass there, and just 1 normal block there. From that normal block we have a repeater there set to 3 ticks. Then we have any movable object that can't be like moved by slime. I like to go for blast furnaces. Let me just place one there. And then we need a normal piston. And with the piston, we'll put it underneath this blast furnace. Then we need a sticky piston there. And on its face, oh, that's not. You need slime block on its face. I said that already. Okay. Now from there, we will have 4 more any immovable objects. As I said before, blast furnaces are a good choice. And that is like the bottom launchy bit that launches it up. Oh, apart from the redstone dust going there. Now we need our target block going there. There we go. Then redstone torch, followed by redstone dust 2 blocks beneath, and that redstone dust needs to go this way, but we don't want this happening where it's powering that, so we need a target block there, and we need to update this piston, so we just put a block there and that updates the piston for us. Now we need to make this bit function correctly. So what we need is a thing set to 2 ticks, a repeater set to 2 ticks, there we go. And that's all the redstone needed. Apart from, actually, we need a block there with a button on it. As you can see now, we press the button and we go up. And when we press this button, we go down. But one thing you need to make sure is that when you go down, you have to be holding shift, and then it works correctly. Or if you were bothered, you could move this slime block down more, and then it wouldn't bounce, and then you'd fall down, take longer. Then when you bounce up, you'd hit your head on the piston there, then get launched back down. Now we will move on to our third one, which is the redstone torch key. We need a wall around about 7 or 8 blocks long, and it needs to be at the very least 4 blocks high. And this is the wall we're going to be using, and we'll put our redstone torch there to activate the system. Now, underneath this sandstone block here, we want a sticky piston with a block on its face and a redstone torch there. So when we place a redstone torch there, that will be powered, and the redstone torch under there will power the block, causing it to power some other things. Now from there, we need it to power a new sticky piston like that, and on that sticky piston we'll have a copper bulb and you'll use the redstone torch to power it. From there we need a comparator into a repeater set to 4 ticks, and from there we'll go up into some redstone dust. Then we need a glass block here with a sticky piston right there. And actually, I've just noticed this does not need to be a glass block. It can be a normal block and it will still work fine, because that will power that and then it will all work. Yep. Now from here we need another redstone dust there with a comparator, 2 comparators actually, like that. Then we want redstone dust there and a block there with a redstone torch there into a block and some redstone dust. This redstone dust will go up and then across one more block and through here like this with another piece of redstone dust there. And then we'll have these repeaters here set to 2 ticks and another repeater there set to 2 ticks with 2 blocks on either side with redstone dust on both of them. Now we need to place our sticky pistons. There we go, and we do it symmetrical on this side as well. I should have done this differently. Oh, it worked. Okay. And now that is all the redstone, and we just need to cover this up and make a little tunnel here so that you can go through into your secret base or whatever it is. And as you can see, you might want to cover this up actually. Yep. When we place a redstone torch there, we can pick it up and go through our door and it closes up behind us. And if we want to get back, all we need to do is place a button right here, and when we press that button it will open and we can happily get through with loads of time before it closes back again. Now we will move on to our 4th one, which is basically the simplest in terms of how you activate it, because all it is hiding a button behind a chest. And you will need to have some black concrete and blackstone buttons as well. So you'll need to have it like this and a block like that with a button there. And then this just looks like, if you were to see it from there, honestly, it just looks like a black wall with nothing suspicious about it. But when you come up close enough, you can kind of just about see that there's a button there. Then we just, to make it even harder to see, we cover it up with chests in a way that makes it look like storage, and you probably just have storage in there. But if you want like a secret storage part, you just look there and you can press the button. From this button we have a redstone torch with the redstone dust going up there. Then it goes up again with 2 redstone dust, and then it goes up once more. It won't be going up or down at all anymore. Now from here we'll have a repeater set to 4 ticks and another repeater set to 4 ticks with some redstone dust, 2 redstone dust to be exact, and another bit there with a 2-tick repeater and some redstone dust there and there. And now we just place in our pistons. And our pistons will go, I think, yeah, this actually needs to be out one more block. Okay. Yep, now this will work. Because before, you'd be seeing pistons everywhere. And the door would extend about there, yeah. So we need to move this back one more actually. But it's no big deal. It's just mining a few of these, placing them again. And there we go, that's done now. And we can place our pistons there. And we need more there. With like 2 other pistons there. And then blocks. So this is your completely unsuspicious wall. And when we press our button, we can go through here without anything happening to us. And let's just show it again. Go through there. And it closes up behind us. And again, to power this back, we need to have a button there and a repeater set to 4 ticks, because 4 ticks just makes it easier to get through the door in time. So we go through the door, and when we need to come back, we'll hit that button. There we go, it opens up, and we can go through normally. Now we will move on to our final one, which is a bit weird. You can put any helmet on and it will activate. And the weirdest thing about it is that the redstone is like the simplest out of all of it. I mean, it's the smallest, maybe not the simplest, that's the simplest. But yeah, it is the smallest definitely. Now from here, so we'll have our calibrated sculk sensor there, and basically this calibrated sculk sensor, depending on what you do, gives out different signal strengths. And as you can see, if we put our helmet on, it activates a signal strength of 5. So what we need to do is we need this to be in subtract mode, and a crafter, and this crafter will be activated 4 times, which means that when we have a signal strength of 5 come out of this, it should activate it only this first one, because it will give signal strength of 1, but not the second one. Let me just try that. Put this on. There we go. Only activates 1. And if it activates a signal strength more than 1, we just need to... So we need a pulse when it activates. And it gets this one here. But when it activates this one as well, we need it to stop giving the pulse. So what we need is a repeater set to 2 ticks there. And a repeater set to 1 tick with a sticky piston and a block. And from here we have redstone dust. So any of this other movement that we have, so like placing blocks and breaking them, it's powering them both, which means the output isn't made. And if we take it off, it will give a signal strength of 3. So it won't give an output because it doesn't have enough signal strength. But if we get the right signal strength of 5, it gives an output. And with this output, you can use it to power this door, this door, or this door. I mean, I shouldn't have said that door as well, because that door and that door are essentially the same, but just one of them's 2 blocks high and one of them's 4 blocks high. But yeah, that's all the secret entrances, hidden entrances, I should say, because it begins with H in this video. And if you enjoyed the video, may you like it. And if you really loved it, can you please subscribe and watch out for more videos on the A to Z of Redstone inside the Redstone University. Goodbye!